So welcome back. In previous video, I used this two tools to measure the geographic distribution. First is the mean center, which computes the geographic mean of for this different kinds of locations, and second was the central feature, which is more complicated. It computes the single distance that has the lowest total distance to all of the features. So as you remember, I used this call services, which are the calls for this alarm territories for the active stations, fire alarms, and I used to mean center for each alarm stations to find out which location would be the best for the active alarm station. I can just turn on this proposed stations where to choose. For instance, I can recompute again. For instance, here we have calls. We can say that mean locations. So as a case field, I used stations. Click OK. So these are our active stations, and this is suggested by ArcGIS, ArcMap, a mean center tool, location of stations based on the calls, where would be best to locate. But this is not the end. The very important thing to consider is the weight of certain attributes. For instance, in this case, we should there are different types of calls. Some of them can be just false alarms. Let's go to the attribute table. Some of them can be false alarms. Some can be much higher priority. For instance, if the fire can damage or physical health, or can be life and death situation. And the third one is just damage to the physical property or real property without causing physical damage, but it's not the face alarm. For instance, in descriptions here we can see these are vehicle accidents, medical assist, commercial alarm malfunction, false alarm or false call. See that we can we can differentiate in general into three categories or much more categories, and weight these categories according to the importance of the call. For instance, first of all, we will prioritize, of course, damage to the health, life and death situation, because these are the most priority calls. Second is if damage to physical property, and third one is just false alarm. So, and we can create this attribute table, field, and rank them, where the one will be the least priority. It's dispatched on cancelled road, for instance. It's a false alarm. And the 10 will be the highest priority. EMAS call, excluding vehicle accident with injury. Or in this one, vehicle accident with injury, 8, for instance. Medical assist, and MES crew. So this time we also will use this mean center, but let's calls output mean weighted. We will use weight, we will use station, and so as a weight field I chose this one, which shows the priority calls, and station case field is station. So let's change the color to the red one, for instance, this color. So we see that when we computed with weights, the station locations can differ significantly. We can just turn on, turn off. So see that this is a weighted mean and this is unweighted mean. So see that the weight of the call impacted to the best suitable location for a fire alarm station. And the next thing that we will use again we will use central feature. We can this time we will choose the best possible station, the most central station for the battalion region, for instance. Which location to choose? Again, we will use as active stations. We will going to choose among these active stations for the battalion, existing stations, the chief station where the chief will be located. So central weighted, and at the same, so Manhattan distance. So as a weight in this case, we will choose a number of employees. So because all the stations have different kinds of number of employees, and let's say we can consider that the central chief station for the whole region, for the whole district, must be chosen based on the predicated on the number of employees working for the station. It's logical, right? Case field it's station. No, case field, this is not important, but it might choose now for all the other parts as well, but not for the battalion. In order to choose the battalion only, I can go to this properties and use this definition query to exclude the unnecessary active stations for the analysis, but it will take time. But I just for the reminder, definition query building, battalion, and etc. So but I will not do this, not necessary. So number of employees as a weight field. So let's see which station it will choose. So it chose this station 5 as the active station. So see, that's a station, sorry, this one, station 5, as the chief station, because this alarm territory and this station have the highest number of employees, and the highest number of employees. So this kind of tools, weighting, can be used in different kinds of real examples. For instance, a police department might weight crime location by severity to assign specific task force to the areas with the most dangerous crimes. For instance, a bank looking for a site to hold regional meetings might weight the calculation of a central location by number of employees at each branch to reduce the overall driving distance for all employees, etc.